Hi, morning. So I am here sitting in a little boat and I am in Siparuta, Guyana. Siparuta is an Amerindian village that is located on the Quarantine River and East Coast, East Boobies. And it's really beautiful here. We've been here for the past week. We came here on a missionary trip with Mission People School, that is from Trinidad. So I'm really honored and privileged to have been a part of this trip. But what I want to talk about is like the life here and how it really impacted me and the change that it brought in me. Because it was a life-changing experience. If you see me looking very sweaty, here is so hot. It's extremely hot. But when we came here, well, as I said, it's an Amerindian village. And even though they are a little more slightly more modernized than they used to be, the simplicity of life is still maintained in that, well, here does not have electricity. They have solar power. They get electricity like in evenings from 6 p.m. to like 10 p.m. So after that, light cuts off. Here is in complete darkness. And what I notice is that the people here sleep with their doors wide open. Like Jessica, the first night we was here, I got up to use the bathroom and I was like, why is the front door wide open? And it was like a culture shock because we are so accustomed to always, like even in Trinidad, because of the high level of crime. Right now in Trinidad, it's like you're always watching your back and, we're always locking up and making sure we lock up behind ourselves. And here, it's just so free. And the people here are just so hardworking. And one of the things that really impacted me is just watching them because it's not a rich community by any means in terms of money. I don't want to use the word poverty stricken, but they're not the richest people. But just looking at how they're content and they make the best of their life, and the children here is just so happy. It reminds me of back in the days in the 80s where we would just be running outside and playing. Like if you come here, you would see kids just running in the street playing because they don't have television to watch whole day. They don't have cable. They don't have gaming. They don't have internet all day. So they are just outside playing. Like we went to the creek. There's a place called the Creek, which is a beautiful little what do you call it? A stream? Yeah. And the little boys were there jumping and playing and having a great time. And honestly, I think our generation has missed out on this beautiful part of life. And just being here, the air is so clean. There are no cars here. The transportation is, yeah. We just had coconut water for breakfast. My friend here is Jessica. My friend, she's here with me, one of the ladies on the mission trip. And everything here is so fresh. Like if you taste the morning, if you taste the coconuts here, if you taste the breadfruits here, if you taste the pineapple, oh my God, the pineapple. They have a different kind of pineapple here. It is so juicy. Oh my God, sweet. And it's like such a purity in this place. And, like in the nights, there is no air conditioning to sleep in. There is no fans, we're just sleeping. But I've learned to appreciate the value of just a pure, contented, simple life and just working hard because if you see them and the way they work hard, they don't complain. They just do what they have to do. There's a lady, we met her the first day. She's been with us right through. She's one of the elders in the church. And she gets up in the morning, she goes and plants her garden. She will finish her garden. She will go clean the church. She will go clean the school. She will just be working all day. And they're just contented and happy making the best of their life. So I want to say that this trip for me was life changing. As we were talking and Jessica was saying, I don't think I could go back to just taking anything in life for granted again. And just also having that simple mindset because we were here, we ain't eating no fast food. There's no KFC here. There's no fast food. It's just simple.
Homemade.
Yeah, homemade snacks. I mean, they have little shops and so with imported things, but most of their things they just make. So Siparuta is beautiful, but I want to say that, sometimes we really need these kind of experiences to bring us back to what matters in life, to bring us back to reality, to bring us back to just the heart of people, because they are so loving. Like, every day we wake up, they're bringing fruits, they're bringing everything that they have. And as I said, it's just simple things, but it's so valuable to us because it's come from a heart of love. Being here, just being able to minister to God's people has been a absolute joy. The children here, they're so loving. They're clinging on to us. They don't want us to go home, by the way. They don't want us to go home. They just, every day they come in and they're hugging us up, and they're just so loving, so beautiful, so pure. So, we really need to come back down to earth, from our life, because sometimes life gets so hectic with this modern world where it's always busy and it's all technology, and we just caught up in the fast lane. But this is taking a step back to just being, and it is really beautiful. So overall, for me, it was a really incredible experience, and I'm grateful to God for allowing me to have this experience. So I'll be posting up some more pictures and videos of this beautiful place. So that's me from Siparuta.